Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Yulon, the Age of Titans. Hello, everybody. It's been a little while. It's been 2 weeks, plenty of time for our players to stew over the questionable decisions that were made last session. Last time, the crew entered the church at Maraportum to find the vampire general. Knight General Erlon marrying Aveline's sister, Princess Oda Dilich, who, despite looking and sounding to the contrary, did help out her sister in slipping her a note, disclosing the location of where the rest of their family were. Aveline also found her birth father, a wood elf carpenter named Rick Steeproot, completely ignoring all of the possible plot advancements and scenarios that they could get themselves into. Aveline instead chose to make a deal with the Crow, using the favor that the Crow owed to Tinwi and Valko. Aveline bargained for the safety of her family, bringing them and the entire crew safely back to the ship. After incurring some madness, after staring into the abyss that is the Crow's power, they do find themselves back on the ship. Completely safe, relatively speaking. And in some tension and contention with each other. And so, without further ado, let us go rejoin our players and begin tonight's episode of the Age of Titans.
Yeah.
Just
Hello.
in the middle of the session, just ask.
Hello.
Where's Celeste? at? Where did Celeste go?
I'm gonna deal with the fucking
This fan pacer test. It's multi-stage aerobic capacity test.
Get the
Stop.
fuck out, cat girl!
I swear to God. We'd said one bit.
A fitness gram pacer test is a
No,
multi-stage
no,
capacity
no,
test that
no.
gets progressively more
All of
difficult
you
as it
shut up.
continues.
This is how you no, because this is how you do it. The Fitness Gram Pacer Test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. The 20-meter pacer test will begin in 30 seconds. Line up at the
My
start.
throat-
I have
my
this
throat
shit
just
on
started to
tap.
burn like it used to when I did the fitness gram pacer test.
I have this shit bookmarked on my bookmarks bar to pull up at any time because I could absolutely have voiced the Fitness Gram Pacer test back in the day. I should have been a VA at the right time to get hired to do the Fitness Gram Pacer test. Time has robbed me. Anyway.
I have the B movie bookmark as well.
Me too.
So, how's everyone feeling tonight?
Hello.
Fuck you.
I don't think your husband would be okay with that.
Have revealed a little bit more to me, and I'm scared.
Emma, you are not allowed to talk.
You should
all right. This was your decision. Okay.
Hey.
It's
Hello.
the bag
Hello,
of holding
Jackie.
all over again.
Oh no, it's the consequences of your own actions.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Why do my actions
no.
have why do my actions have consequences?
I swear to God.
What do you mean I can't quick save and quick load?
I think Damon
treating
is
it like
still
treating it like a
out, isn't
visual
he?
novel. Load the save and try a different dialogue option.
Oh gosh.
No.
Isn't that what D&D is? A visual
No.
novel without save options.
Yeah.
No, no,
kinda.
it's the consequences of my actions.
Oh no.
That's crazy. I think Damon's still asleep though, isn't he?
Yes,
Yeah,
Damon is
he's dead.
currently still unconscious.
Damon is still
I believe this
unconscious.
is gonna
Akko is
talk
still a
to that.
maniac.
Akko is still walking around, not knowing anything because he's an amnesiac now.
Oh.
Let's maybe start with
doesn't
this
know.
so Coda can start to get caught up. Okay, where's Whittle?
Okay,
Whittle, you have been on the ship, helping to tend to the ship and keep everyone calm and defend the ship, while the rest of the crew went out to search Mara Portum. After a good couple hours, like probably about 6 or 7 hours, out of nowhere, you're like chilling on the deck with your bucket crabs. The ones that have not jumped off deck and are now swimming next to the ship. When you see out of nowhere a massive beak, almost like reverse melt out of the deck until it solidifies into a massive open beak. Roll me a will save. Or a wisdom save.
A wisdom save. Oh,
An advantage. You get it at advantage.
oh boy! Okay, wisdom saving
Advantage.
throw.
Oh, thank God
Good
for
thing you have
advantage.
advantage.
Roll it again.
Oh, thank
Okay.
Not again.
You're looking at this thing and it like really creeps you out, but it also is very familiar. And out from this beak spews several people, including all of the members of your crew.
hi.
Damon is unconscious on the ground. Akko is looking around all, like, confused. Valko is staring literal daggers at Aveline. And Rukar and Biz, I'm not too sure how you guys are reacting to this scenario. But yeah, that, and you see a bunch of people that look like they were prisoners at some point before the beak recedes into the deck. Valko and Aveline yell at each other for a minute before Valko brings the unconscious body of Damon downstairs. And I believe Biz is handling Akko. Or is it Rukar? I can't remember.
I think it was me
Retarded.
because
was
Heather
Rukar.
wasn't there last
This
time.
isn't
Oh,
doing too hot.
yeah, Rukar
Yeah.
was walking around and keeping Akko from hurting himself.
Hurling
Okay.
themselves off ship.
Now that I've gotten some time to think, what the fuck just happened?
Mm,
Oh hey, Whittle. What did you get up to?
I pulling down the fort just like you asked. Here, what happened?
No fucking
You
clue,
forgot
kiddo.
the part about not Cheryl, Celeste flying
Oh!
away.
Yes.
Yeah.
At some point, during this trip, or during this wait, you just stopped seeing Celeste around the ship.
Oh, yay! You're back. Why does Uncle have the scary face?
Cause
You know, Little, I think maybe you should let Valko have some alone time before you ask Valko that question.
Oh.
Aveline did a big oopsie.
I'm like, okay.
Valko walked Rukar walked by while trying to keep Akko from probably falling over the railing and just be like, Aveline
He's
did a-
amnesia, not stupid.
and
He just doesn't
basically-
know anybody.
Basically, we just shout out, Aveline did a big oopsie, and that's all you need to know right now.
Oh. Just kind of like cocks her head to the side, like a very confused Barb.
I have a lot of dinner to make, if you all will excuse me.
You mean you did? Wait, what's for dinner?
Wait,
Riddle, would you like to help make dinner?
Yeah!
I'm sorry
And
to
he just immediately
assume.
grabs Aveline's hand and just goes running for the kitchen.
I'm sorry to assume, but you are in regal attire, so don't you
I-
have servants
yes,
to do this for you,
Akko?
princess?
I.
How do you know my
I'm
name?
not.
Oh,
I'm not
oh.
princess. I'm going to go cook dinner. Biz,
yes.
Oh, my bad for the assumption.
you take care of that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Biz starts to drag Akko to the lower deck.
Hey!
Actually, Biz will pick Akko up.
Well,
Unhand me,
well,
ruffian.
here's the thing. You like to use with, but I still feel like you would know Biz, wouldn't you?
No, he knows Biz. He doesn't recognize him.
Oh. Oh no!
Alright, you
Oh.
dumb idiot.
Oh.
Okay.
You insulted me too?
Yeah, I insult you all the time. Kind of a thing.
Can I break free from
I don't know. Can you? Nerd boy?
I think
That'd
I
be
wanna
like
try.
Sure, make
Contest
me
that
athletics check at disadvantage, nerd.
No.
Nat one.
Biz,
nat
make one at normal.
Okay. Natural 20.
Yeah, no, you are unable to.
Oh fuck!
Oh yeah, I forgot that you can't. My bad. Just for yes,
Also, yeah,
let me open up Akko's sheet and see if it's even possible for you to beat that.
Police.
It is not possible for you to beat that.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have any pluses.
So no, you are unable to break free.
Unhand me.
You know when you scoop up a cat and you just sort of like have them like laying belly up in your arms? That's just how
It's
Biz
like
is carrying
that.
Akko.
Yeah, but like
Very big
times
cat.
times 10 for the cat.
It's like carrying like a really big dog that's so confused. Like, how are you able to pick me up? I am big.
I am big. Can you pick me?
And then when we get to lower deck, when we get to our cabin, close the door, drop Akko on the floor. What the fuck happened?
What do you mean? What the fuck happened? I
Why you
don't
not-
even know you. Why are you talking to me so harshly?
Bitch, we have known each other for 7 fucking years.
You will cease insulting me this instant.
No, I'm gonna keep insulting you, because that's their whole thing. That's their whole shtick.
What do you mean our horse? Okay, you do look familiar, but I do not recognize you. A name, perhaps? Anything for me to help?
Look at your belts. Do you see that helmet
My-
that you're carrying? Come on, you're smart. Take a look.
Oh.
Come on, try to figure it out.
Okay, my bad. My apologies. My apologies, Mr. Myth. I
Mr.
completely
Myth, what?
Mr. Myth.
yeah, do you not remember? What?
Okay, okay, something's up.
Okay.
What the fuck? Why are you talking like that?
I do not know. Like, how did we even end up here? Like, what happened? I should be asking this question. What happened for me to suddenly be transported to this ship? Like, did we hitch a hike or something? Did something happen on the Zaratan?
What's the last thing you remember, by the way?
It's so kind of fuzzy, but I do remember that night when we were, like, I do remember that stroll in the forest, but that's the last. Didn't we do that yesterday?
That was last week, actually.
We
You see, we found a very lucrative job, on the ship. We're finding something.
well, yes.
Yeah,
Oh, so we
you-
are offering
you
our
saw-
services to this ship then.
Yeah, you saw that guy in the blue that the Birdman was carrying off. Yeah, that's our
I
boss.
did not actually. I was too busy recovering from the fall from whatever that beak was. I also have this
Anyway,
book. He
Oh
pulls
wait,
out, like,
hold
a-
on a
he
second.
pulls out a thick
Because
fucking
Biz,
book
you
from
were
his
you were
pouch.
just here on the ship too, right?
I think
no,
they came with us.
Yeah, I came with, but I missed.
Oh.
Yeah, Biz
the
was
session.
Okay.
with us.
Yeah.
But you missed last
Does
session.
Biz have to roll?
Make me a wisdom save.
Oh no!
Now we have
Yeah,
two
okay.
amnesiacs.
It's easy.
No,
just roll
no,
another
please.
20.
That's a 5.
Ah, okay.
Okay,
Roll
just
me
a-
a D100.
Okay, yeah, just
No.
also as a refresher, I put.
You
Oh, sorry,
got
just-
it.
What if
Yeah,
Biz
just-
also loses their memories?
Yeah,
13.
also,
No.
yeah, also,
Go
just
on.
just as a refresher, I put the duration and not a character.
Interesting. As you're talking, I have to think of how this would manifest. So continue on with your scene.
Yeah, so we just. Yeah, so this is what we're doing. We've been doing this for the past. Like almost a month, I think. It's kind of hard to
month?
keep track. I don't know why. It almost feels like weeks are going by. Like every time we do something important. I don't know why.
But it just happened. Huh? I need to study up on my chronology sessions because my god, I am not understanding time right now. Oh. Akko kind of like pinches the bridge of his nose and just goes like, "Oh, navigator served me."
There we go.
So you are saying that we offered our appraisal and salvage services to this ship's crew for a month?
I offered my salvaging services to this crew. You said something about being a navigator.
I am a
think that's what-
navigator. Oh,
Yeah, you help navigate with Falco. The
who is
weird-
Falco? Is it the Birdman, the regal-looking one, or the very angry-looking dragon man?
the angry-looking dragon guy. Yeah, that's him.
Okay. All right.
Always angry. Has some fucking deal. He won't tell us.
Because you have to be more careful about people that. I don't know. For some reason, I trust this crew, but do not drag me into something without telling me next time. Well, I guess you would have told me in the previous month, but
I did tell you.
listen, it is all a fuzz. Can you blame me? Anyways, I need to go back. If it's been a month, I need to update my ledger. Oh, also have your helmet up. Have your helmet back, I guess. Just shoves it into your hand.
Ooh.
I'm very sorry. I don't know how it ended up with me, but you can have it.
Oh. Okay.
As Akko hands you your helmet, Biz, you see what looks like a pair of eyes staring at you from inside of your helmet.
Oh no.
Oh no. Do you drop it? What's your reaction?
I'd like to Can I use like prestidigitation, just like make like a flip lighter, just to like sort of like shine a light inside it?
Sure. As you shine light inside of your helmet, you see what looks to be almost like an orange and purple spider.
Ah, what the fuck? Punch it.
What happened?
You
you
go
okay,
to punch it, and it seems to skitter out of the way. And then you see movement in the corner of your eye.
Oh no.
Are you alright, Biz?
To note, Akko, you do not see this. You do not see a spider.
Yeah, but I think I hear Biz punching his helmet.
Oh, absolutely. And
yeah,
Biz,
so Akko turns around and just goes, Biz? Are you alright? I know that I might have said something wrong with the apparent lack of memory, but I do not think it would make you so angry. I'm so sorry if it did.
Biz, you look up and you see another giant purple and orange spider crawling around Akko's face,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
as well as all over the walls.
Oh no. Oh
Yeah.
no.
To note, Akko, you still do not see spiders. You also don't feel anything. Roll me a d10, Biz,
Okay.
as you are now experiencing mass hallucinations for the next 5 hours.
Oh, the 5
Okay.
Was it five
Oh no, 50 hours. Yes.
Oh,
For the next 2
Okay.
days,
Oh,
you
no,
will you are seeing a constantly these giant phase spiders everywhere.
Akko, stand very, very still. And Biz will slowly take a step forward, wind up a
What are you doing?
punch, and
What are you doing?
and punch right next to Akko's head, where the phase spider supposedly is.
It skitters out of the way.
And they're massive fucking spiders. What the fuck
Alright.
are they? They're everywhere.
Spiders.
Piz,
Akko looks where Biz punch, and just like slowly, ever so slowly, you see Akko's eyes just slowly side-eyeing Biz.
Side-eye.
Like,
side eye.
it's not even criminal offensive side-eye at this point. It is war. It is war crime side-eye.
Okay, so Biz believes these things to be real.
Yes. You also have
does.
disadvantage on all ability checks for this time.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, the best way to destroy a lot of bugs
Oh,
is with certain spells.
No.
So
Are you alright? Okay, we can talk this out if you are angry. What is the matter?
Out of character, I swear to God, if you start damaging this ship, what the fuck?
it's okay, I can fix it. By the way, I'm casting Thunderwave at 2nd level.
You're casting what?
You cast your spell, Akko, make me a con save. And as
Oh, Jesus.
as everyone hears a boom come from Biz's room, all of the spiders skitter out the doors.
Biz, in a change of pace, because I
That's a
made
10.
my last character love spiders, Biz hates spiders. Not enough afraid of spiders, more than he cannot stand their existence and will destroy any of them he sees. So he is charging up the door, stomping the ground, punching the walls, trying to hit these invisible spiders.
What happened when I don't beat the Constitution save for
You took 16 thunder damage and got pushed 10 feet back.
Jesus Christ.
Everyone hears a boom come from Biz's room.
I assume
Akko
the ship
activates
shakes a little
story
bit with
form.
that boom, and Whittle is just like, Whittle is just trying to catch the falling cups.
By the way, Akko is gonna activate the chalice, not like battle form, but like at least fucking like chalice to heal whatever the fuck happened.
And because I have apparently stepped on an unknown phobia of the players, will not mention or go into too big detail on spiders from this point
It's
forward.
okay.
I know,
Oh,
but
yeah,
I don't
no,
want her
no.
to stay deafened for the entire stream while Biz goes about talking about trying to hit hallucinatory spiders. So we won't mention them in detail from this point forth. Just Biz is going crazy.
He's going to he's going to use healing word on himself first because what the fuck?
The Whittle
And-
is running around the kitchen trying to keep things from not falling over after the thunderburst.
That's
And-
a six.
Also, the thunder gauntlets that Biz wears are also loud, and so you just periodically hear like a bang, bang. It just kind of
tinnitus.
just kind of reverberating throughout the ship.
Every time you do that, it as it reverberates and like it kind of shakes the ship a little bit, depending on how far away you are from the kitchen. Whittle's just trying to keep things from getting knocked over.
So.
Yeah. It's like first it's a cup, the cup that's falling off the shelf. Then it's like the spice shakers that are like tipping over and spilling everywhere. The bowl is about to fall off the counter. It's like.
We cut back to the main deck as those that are there see Biz charge out, randomly punching things as he is attacking nondescript shadow monsters that only he can see.
Cool.
It's
Nice.
Apologies, Emma.
You're good. I didn't think it would be that bad. For
Oh, it's
myself.
okay.
There's so many spiders.
Yeah, nondescript shadow monsters.
On the bright side, I did finish grading everything I needed to grade in that time.
Well, that's good.
Oh
Hey.
hell yeah!
Yeah,
So
you
I
fear
can
to
be
motivate.
present. Yes, the nondescript shadow monsters were the exact push I needed to do my fucking work and get paid.
Your job.
Oh,
So, what about Aveline's blood family that's just sitting there on the deck?
Oh yeah, no, we had a whole thing last time. I think after that's done, she wrapped up and she's in the kitchen with
Whittle got it.
because everyone except for Whittle is mad at her, or freaking out, or asleep.
whatever.
Speaking of
I'm
that,
pretty sure Aveline is trying to come up with some way somehow to find Damon's true love to see if that'll wake him up.
what? Okay, so as you mentioned Damon, I feel like there's something kind of just quiet down for a bit. Ricard's gonna make his way lower deck and just head to where he presumed Valko just watching over Damon and just not say nothing, like not say much of anything. He's just gonna just stand there and just maybe keep Valko company, just stand there, and he might maybe just look down and like, you okay?
Valko's probably like, I don't know, got his hair down and like combing his fingers through it just to do something to pass the time. He's mostly quiet as well, and he'll, if Ricard asks him that, he'll be silent for a minute and then just say, "I'm fine."
Oh shit. But I won't press.
Valko avoids eye contact with you.
Mm-hmm.
And so the ship stays in high tension for the next couple hours. After yes,
Before we do that, can I finish cooking and can I bring some food to the prisoners?
Yes, the prisoners that have been here since session 2, absolutely.
Oh, right, we
That we
have one.
totally didn't
No.
forget about.
For the past couple weeks, because we've been on the sea for what, 3-4 weeks at this point?
Roundabout.
Yeah.
So Aveline, over the past like 3-4 weeks, has been feeding these people and asking them on a daily basis, like, hey, so do you guys want to not be prisoners anymore and contribute to the betterment of society? And they're like, no. And so she sits and reads. She gives them their food and she sits and she reads to them every meal for like 15 minutes out of her diaries from all of the different like love stories that she's come across. But she's purposefully started at her worst work. So she's just been reading, like, you guys can imagine, early Wattpad fan fiction. That is what she's reading right now.
Oh no!
Wait,
She's
question.
slowly
Would
but surely
Evelyn have
making her
read...
way to her fanfic.net works of art.
That's not
Wait.
better.
Question. Would Evelyn, considering her background that we learned, would Evelyn have a "my mom sold me to One Direction" type story?
Authorities are
Yeah.
still tracking down the
So-
human tracking group known
so
as One Direction.
her
They
version
keep
of
buying
that-
teenage girls.
With her version of that is she met a kid who was adopted by two mercenaries that were super famous.
Oh no!
It was 9 very famous
And then-
mercenaries.
Very, very famous mercenaries. And then there's one where it's like she legit met a ebony dark raven.
Oh no.
I hate it here. I hate it here. Oh my god.
So,
Anyway, moving on.
And
Aveline.
they took her to a black parade.
you are bringing the food down for these two.
Yeah.
And
Hi.
so as you're coming down, I don't have a prison cells map yet, or background or anything, but as you're coming down, you see Zorn, the first mate of the ship that you guys had taken down, is basically huddled back against the bars of the brig.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to take so long. It's just there's been a bunch of crazy things happening. I have your food. I'm really, 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 really sorry. I didn't forget you, I promise.
Let me out of here, please, please. And he turns, and you see he's got several slashes across his face.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
What's happening? What?
It's I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to him. And as you look farther into the cell, into the darkness, you know, in the scene in Pirates of the Caribbean, or where Turner's dad is part of the wall,
Yeah.
Huh?
you see the other sailor.
There was
Okay.
another one.
Yes, you had two prisoners.
There was 2 prisoners.
Gotcha. I forgot about
I'll
the
blow
second
up the image for you. You see the other sailor, kind of like tentacles, like octopus-like tentacles sprouting from several parts of his body. His skin is a deep blue, and it almost looks like a spiral shell has grown out of his scalp.
Oh.
Oh.
Shit. Listen, I can't can't let you out unless you promise you're going to join the crew. Damon was very clear, and I've done a lot of things today that Damon is going to be very mad at me for. So please, I just need this from you. I will let you out if you promise to join the crew.
I don't care. I'll do whatever you want. Just please get me away from this thing.
Done. Okay. What I need you to do, she's going to take out her rapier and she's going to toss it to this dude, and she's going to let him out of the cell, and hit him with a real quick. I don't. How badly injured does he?
He looks bloodied.
Cool. She's gonna hit him with a real quick healing spell. I'm gonna hit him with a real quick healing word. Let's do second level. Why not? Let's try that. So that's 9
Lord.
points. That's 9 points.
Alrighty, you heal him for 9 hit points. A lot of the cuts and scrapes close up, and he grabs the sword.
And we are going to lock the other dude, not this dude that I just let out, but the tentacle dude. He stays in there.
As you do, you head up and you quickly open the door, pull Zorn out, and close it. And as you do, one of the creature kind of busts free a little bit from the wall and whips its tentacle at you.
Does Zorn attempt to help me in any way?
He doesn't exactly have a feature that allows him to do that. There's not very many things that have a feature that allow them to, assist another creature like that to not get hit.
Okay. So is he grabbing me? Or what?
It is whipping its tentacle at you in an attack.
Okay.
How's a 13?
13. I don't think that hits. No, misses.
Alrighty, the tentacle nearly hits you, but it stops about an inch short of your face, and the creature just starts flailing about.
I'm gonna hit it with a. What am I gonna hit it with?
Whatever you do, ma'am, keep back. It's got reach.
It's got reach. Yeah, I can kind of see that.
So, does anyone above deck hear any of this going on?
Not yet.
No.
Okay. Because we got several people below deck on another side of the ship currently dealing with a lot of stuff. We have some people in the other room dealing with their own shit.
Why there's so many spiders?
Nondescript shadow
Is
monster.
he?
Oh, right back.
Is he 10 feet away from me?
Yes, basically.
Is Zorn if I cast Shatter?
If you were to cast Shatter in a way that would hit that creature, you would bust open the wall of the ship, or the
Done.
gate,
Okay,
or the jail.
Won't be doing that. Won't be doing that at all. Okay.
Yeah, Biz already has a lot of shit to do.
Yeah, there's still those holes in the deck that never got fixed.
Well, they can't get fixed. You don't have the wood.
And you intended to fix the study?
Okay, so what she's gonna do to just kind of throw this dude off guard is she's gonna do Vicious Mockery. So I need a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Also, that should be 2d4. I don't know why it's not.
It fails.
Do you want me to roll? So that's. Oh no, it's just 1d4. Okay. So
Oh my god.
that's 4 plus 3, right?
Yes. So it's
So
7
7 points.
psychic damage to the creature. It kind of and it's clutching its head with one hand.
Excuse me. Mary Shelley. Calm the fuck down. You look slimy.
It is in fact extremely slimy.
I don't do slimy. I don't do slimy. I don't. Sorry.
It's gonna take another whip at you. And miss. Absolutely whiff it.
Punish that shit.
And he has disadvantage.
I mean, okay, it fails anyway.
I know.
It can't
I
drop
just-
its tentacles, so there's not much you can do on a crit fail.
One, and then I was just hoping it would hit a nat 1. And a tentacle would slam back into its face. Zorn, do you think you can hit it at all, or not really?
I can, but... Well, yeah, I could hit it. And
Okay.
so he will go forward.
Without going inside the cell, anyway.
Well... And, like, because the creature is, like, pressing itself against the bars. I could hit it, yeah.
Oh. It's pressing itself against the bars, is it?
Yes.
I know what I'm doing next time.
Oh no.
So,
Oh.
Zorn will go up and will make 2 attacks against the creature. And
Oh, come on.
miss both of them.
Look, he's been out of the game for a while. Right? He's been locked up for this until now.
Yeah, cut him some slack. I don't think they got their level.
It will attack him this time.
Watch it, nat 20.
No,
God, everybody's
absolutely
missing
not.
today.
Actually, hold on. Yeah, no. It still misses. But he's not exactly wearing his chainmail right now, so his AC is 10.
God.
Aveline is going to step forward and she's going to push Zorn to the side.
Okay.
And she's going to step forward directly in front of this thing and she's going to grab its wrists. And
Okay.
she looks in its fucking dead eyes and she's going to cast Vampiric Touch at the 4th level.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, look, taking after Celeste.
So she makes a melee spell attack, so +8. That's a 26.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm upcasting it at 4th.
Okay.
So that's going to be 4d6 necrotic damage. So give me 17 spicy points.
So you touch this thing and you start drawing out its essence through your magic. It doesn't feel like it's doing much.
Okay, I mean,
It is
I get-
working, but it only deals 8 necrotic damage.
cool. I get 8 hit points back. If I were hurt.
No, you would gain 4 hit points back. Because you only dealt 8 necrotic damage. Hello,
Okay.
Bon. Thank you for the headpats.
I'm on.
So this
All
is
caps.
concentration. So
Yes.
I can keep doing it.
That was an
And
18.
then I'm going to do half. I'm not done. I'm not done.
We're not in the
uh,
turn order. Shit's just
I'm-
happening.
Oh, I also turn to Zorn and I'm like, I'm very glad that you've decided to join us and give him bardic inspiration.
Okay.
And yeah, that'll hit.
Alrighty. You are going to take 3 slashing, 15 cold, and I need you to make me a con save.
I like that Aveline. I like the idea of Aveline turning her head to be like, "Hey, you get bardic inspiration," then just get slapped. Kinda cool.
And then it's
I'm
just
so glad you joined the
fucking
crew.
Sorry.
I need you to make me a con save.
15
Oh, yep.
18. Hold on. I'm doing math.
64
minus 18 is 46. Okay.
In fact, actually, make me 2 con saves. First for Vampiric Touch, DC 10.
Okay. I do this at advantage, by the way.
Why?
Wardcaster.
Okay.
You maintain concentration.
Oh.
You lose concentration.
No.
Now make me another con
dirty.
save for the tentacle attack.
That is so mean from Orange Jesus right now.
As the tentacle strikes you, you feel cold running through your body. An extreme amount of cold as your limbs seize. And you can feel your body freeze. You are now under the effects of Tomb of Levistus. You have 30 temporary hit points, but your speed is 0, and you have vulnerability to fire damage, and you are incapacitated until the end of your next turn. So effectively, like 6 seconds.
You turn Tomb of Levistus into
And
a
it is going to
fire
attack you again.
4, 5, 6. Fuck you.
At this point, Zorn runs up the stairs and is yelling, "Help! Help!"
I feel like Picard would be the only one really out and about. Everyone else is doing their own shit. Would that be right to think? Or would that...
Would Volko hear that
fucking
from
bitch.
Damon's quarters?
Yes, absolutely. At this point, like, he's yelling,
Okay.
"Help! Some kind of crazy
Okay, so
monster!"
Okay, yeah.
My 30 hit
is
points are
happening again?
gone, right?
Yes, and this attack happens during that time, so it's soaked up by your temp HP, so you don't take any of this damage.
I'm gonna hit him with a
And yes, I weaponized Tomb of Levistus.
I'm gonna hit him with a thunder wave.
Yeah, no, I am looking at you with both amazement, like awe, and also horror in my eyes.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
I'm hitting him with a level 3 thunder wave. So DC 16 Constitution save, and so it's gonna be 15 points of damage.
He fails.
okay, yeah,
So that's 15 points of thunder damage, and this boom is heard throughout the ship.
I mean,
Does
I'm...
it do damage to the ship too?
Thunderwave
Okay.
shouldn't, I think. It's
The-
Shatter that's the one that breaks stuff.
The
No,
creature
thunder
is
Yeah.
thrown back and takes 10 bludgeoning damage as it strikes the wall.
Okay,
Volko
yeah.
hearing both the first mate and now another boom that is not Biz, sprints from Damon's room to
Yeah, and
where this
depend-
is.
Yeah, and depending on like
Uh,
how long after the
Evelyn
whole
is- Sorry, go ahead.
and depending on how long it had been since Rukar had tried to go comfort Valko, however if he could, he'd either be with Valko as he heard it, or probably just back in the crow's nest, just trying to keep an eye out while everyone else is doing their own shit. But probably would definitely hear the boom and definitely would be en route to try and go below deck to where all the madness is happening. Or at the same time as Valko.
I'll say that everybody that is able to and is coming will arrive here as the creature is attacking back.
Fuck! Stop it! Stop!
Who all is coming down?
That would be me.
That'd be me as well.
Akko as well, because he's hearing this and he's like, "What is happening on this ship?
What the
You-
fuck is that?
What the hell is that?
Shit!
We have this on the ship."
No, we don't.
No,
I
we
was gonna
didn't.
throw another spell at it. She's
Now,
gonna
hold on.
thunderclap it.
I need you to make me another con save
I don't want to though.
against its Tomb of Levistus. It's
I
its
don't
sheer
want to.
cold ability.
I don't want to.
Oh, no,
Aveline
no.
is. You all see are like charging into the scene as you see a tentacle come around, strike Aveline, and she freezes solid.
Oh shit.
So there's a lot of people in the room. Do we want to go into an initiative? I know he looks like he is about to die, but I digress.
Biz, take that token off.
Oh, right.
I just wanted.
No, like, delete it.
How do you?
I just wanted to kill him.
Up there,
Eh.
Your
Volko's gonna sprint forward and attack this thing. I mean,
Absolutely.
It's pressed up against the wall, isn't it?
It came back up and slapped you, so it's about like 10 feet back from the cage wall.
oh,
Bars.
just kidding. I don't have like the reach for that.
You have a bow. You have a quarterstaff. You can just feed
It does not
you
have
can-
reach though.
Huh.
Can
It's
I?
not
can
a-
we
it's
say
not a
that
10-foot
I'm
quarterstaff.
unfrozen now?
Everybody else gets to do a thing first.
Can I pull Aveline away from the
Sure.
bars? Yeah, I'll do that.
Let me see.
You
And
pull
back-
the Aveline statue back.
Yeah, back behind me. Yeah. That's my thing.
Anybody else? You're all just watching.
It's
Uh,
I think Damon's taking a fat nap right now.
I tried to get to your part, and then other things happened. Sorry.
Can I unfreeze now?
No, because everybody else gets to do a thing first, and they're all
No one
being.
else is doing things.
I know they're all being fucking.
like
Give
here's
them
the
a
thing,
Non-committal.
second, they're
I
thinking.
can't really do much because I don't have that many range.
Oh my god. Okay.
Never mind.
What the fuck is this?
Everybody's trying to destroy or flood the ship. What the fuck?
This is what happens
that's
when
a
Damon
dex
goes
save.
unconscious. Yes.
So it will take half damage and not go prone as Akko, sweet amnesiac Akko, calls up a tidal wave inside an enclosed space. And so I need everybody
he
else
just panics.
to make a
And then
dex
it
save.
vanishes. I can't.
He just
You
panicked.
technically automatically fail, but it comes off your temp HP anyway.
Can I just say, I can't
But
just.
it also like. I also survive underwater, so it doesn't.
Wait.
It's bludgeoning damage, not water damage.
Oh.
10.
Oh my god.
I have a +8 game.
So, Valko, you take 18. The other two take 9. The creature
I take
is
9. I have an evasion.
perfect. Slammed against the wall, and let's see what happens. Because it needs to do.
Also, yeah, I forgot to roll the damage, but
It fails. As it slams against the wall, it is killed.
Oh
And-
right. Yeah, I also have evasion, so I take no damage from that. Yay.
Yes. Aveline, at this point, you come to as the ice melts away for the second time.
How flooded is this room?
The water, I believe the water disappears after.
yeah, it does. But for a second, Akko sees the water and just goes, crap, 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 crap.
Okay.
Is Zorn okay? Is Zorn okay? Where is
funny.
he? Where'd he go?
He was like coming down the stairs like behind Ricard and Biz, and he was just kind of like standing up there, like, oh my god.
Akko is just clutching his
Oh,
tab, being
good.
like, I'm sorry, I'm.
Alright, everybody,
I
shut up.
panicked."
What?
First thing you need to
Aveline?
stop down.
What was that?
Do not yell at me. I didn't cause this. This is the one thing in weeks I haven't caused. You can yell
Explain
at me.
to me what happened.
I came downstairs to bring the food to the prisoners that everyone else forgot about. And, Zorn was pressed up against the bars, and he has committed to serving on this ship now. But that guy was trying to kill him, and so I threw him my rapier. Can I have that back, by the way? I do need that. And then
of course,
I
ma'am.
pulled him out of this thing. We'll get
Okay.
you your own rapier. It's fine. We have an armory. And then I almost killed that thing, and then you guys came downstairs, and I got scared, so I made the boom boom noise. And I'm sorry.
Volko turns to. His name is Zom?
Zorn.
It's Zorn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zorn. Sorry, I'm
It's-
zoomed out. It looks like it says Zom. My bad.
It is. Wait, it does say Zom.
Wait, does it? Oh, it is Zom. My bad. I don't wear my glasses when I'm at my computer.
Oh my
Unless it's
god.
Zorn.
Okay.
I'm changing his name to Zorn.
Zorn sounds a little cooler, honestly. Anyway, Volko turns to Zorn.
Okay, so I don't
What?
think there was I don't think there was a space between the R and the N, so it looked like an M.
What
Okay.
happened?
I'm not 100% sure, sir. When I went to sleep last night, everything was fine, and he was still normal. And then when I woke up this morning, he was stuck to the wall and growing tentacles out of him. I don't know what happened.
While this is going down,
That
Yukari's
is
gonna
horrifying.
edge closer towards the gate, take out his hand axe, and just like poke it like you would something with a stick, like just poke it to make sure that it's dead.
You poke it, it is very squishy. Almost like it doesn't have a skeletal system anymore.
Calcium.
Okay. And I definitely feel like if you pull back the hand axe, it's like a trail of slime that comes off it. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It is very slimy.
But it's very dead as well.
And Zorn has also like tossed back your rapier. Like pretty much as soon as like the other people came in, he like put it on the ground and is like hands up.
Okay.
Wait, can I
Well-
make a quick check
What kind of check?
to recognize whether this is a disease or if it is a curse?
Go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Middle
So,
DC.
sorry, it may take a while. So,
Oh yeah, that's right. Arcana.
normal roll or
You absolutely
no,
fucking
no.
know. This is a risen dead through some kind of magic.
okay, so it was a cast then. It wasn't like
Well, you don't know whether it was a
something that was
cast.
just
You don't know whether
Oh,
whether it's a cast or a curse, but you know it's not a disease.
yeah.
like-
I know
like
it's
this
not
could've-
natural and something he had beforehand. So
Correct, yeah. You know that this is some form of magic that has been placed on him.
Akko turns to Zorn and Joe goes, sorry, I'm not caught up to speed as to what your status is. Honestly, I've never met you before. Is it you two were part of the same crew, right?
Yes.
Is it a custom for your crew to have some kind of transformative magic placed on you?
Absolutely not.
I would very
d-
much check you later on then, because this was a magic. That was not a disease or whatever.
Our deck wizard wasn't a
Why don't you
necromancer.
just check him now?
And besides, he wouldn't have been strong enough to create a drowny.
A brownie.
A what?
A drowny. It's
Is that what that was?
it's a kind of underwater undead. Fused with well, some special magics, some kind of primal magic, I don't know. Usually happens when sailors die in the ocean. Come back as drownies.
Okay.
Huh.
So,
Can I?
yes, Aveline.
Can I
Why
make a
don't we
history
get
check
Akko
about that?
to check Zorn out just in case? I'm going to go finish bringing food to everyone, and Aveline is gonna leave.
Aveline, you should get yourself healed up. You don't look too good.
I'm fine. I'm just going to go to bed after dinner, like we all should.
Alright. Akko, are you alright with getting close to that?
I have been closer to way worse before. Valko, was it?
Volko.
Alright. Yeah, no, I've been closer to way worse than that before. Although, the smell is rather displeasing.
Volko will probably go wherever the keys are, unlock the, cell, and, go in with Akko over to the dead creature.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
so
you
he's just gonna.
go.
No, go ahead. he's just taking notes on the creature because he hasn't met one before.
Right. You've Make me, so what are you trying to figure out here?
Oh, he's just taking notes on like anatomy and like
Okay. So you take a look at this
magic that was
creature.
placed on.
Make me an investigation check.
Investigation. Normal roll?
Yep.
Okay.
A 21.
21.
Excellent. So as you're looking over the creature, you see that so it looks like at the base form to basically be a zombie. But you see numerous growths coming out of it, like the tentacles that were growing out from out of the arm, and the shell and tentacles that were growing out of its head, as well as its bluish hue. And with that 21, you see on the back of its head what looks to be a spot where something, trigger warning, a little bit of gore here, a spot where it looks like something might have, like, dug its way in.
Oh, ooh.
And upon closer investigation, you find what looks to be almost like something similar in general shape and construction to a hermit crab. With tentacles coming out and, like, reaching throughout the guy's body.
So reassure me this instant, please. It does not look like...
It's not a bucket crab, no.
Yeah, please.
It's not a bucket crab.
Oh my god.
You get a
a
massive sense of necrotic aura around this creature. And with that roll and that Arcana roll, you're looking at it, and it's like the creature itself was created through necromancy to find a host and turn it into a zombie. Almost like a hermit crab finding a shell, it found a body. So it's a necromantic parasite.
Ooh.
It is dead, though.
Yeah. Zorn,
Yes?
we are going to run a medical check later on. We are due for one.
All right.
You were in proximity to this man, not only during the cell, but I am also assuming, like, you did also confirm that you were in the same crew. So yes, no, we are definitely checking you later.
Whatever you say, sir.
So, oh. He says sir, and Ako can like adjust his tie. Like, oh, not used to getting called that.
Don't get used to flattery.
Akko, do you think you can look more into this? I know you have a lot of stuff on your plate at the moment.
I mean, I know that Biz is probably going crazy or mad or angry. I don't know what I did to him, but he punched his helmet, so that's not a regular occurrence for him to damage his own stuff. I really do not know what is happening right now. How long did we have these prisoners for?
For
Weeks.
Weeks?
Weeks! We didn't even think of like depositing them to a city or a prison or something.
We
Believe
got,
me.
We
Go
got
ahead.
busy.
Believe me when I say we haven't had the time.
I will take your word for it, but like he had it on his notes, he like kind of jogs down in like a bottom corner. Irresponsible, irresponsible care of prisoners.
Alrighty.
But yeah, he finishes his analysis and just goes up with Zorn.
Zorn,
Yes, sir.
how good are you at steering a ship?
Well, I'd like to say I can hold my own for the most part.
Well, we're still in port, and we need to get away from here, at least somewhere safe for the meantime. Can you take our ship somewhere out in the waters?
Absolutely. If you don't mind me asking, sir, where's our current location?
Are we still in the port of Maryporton?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Volko will say that to Zorn.
Aye,
We
sir.
just need to get out of port.
And you see him run like a couple, like his eyes kind of like unfocused for a bit as he's thinking. He kind of whispers, Roger, on that, sir. And he will head up and head to the wheel.
Ricard, please keep an eye on him to make sure he doesn't pull anything.
Got it, boss. And he flies out after.
Yeah, and then Volko would probably return to Damon's quarters. Now, assuming, like, totally, like, sopping wet, I'm guessing, from the fucking tidal wave.
Whoopsies.
Alrighty. And actually, let me bring him onto this map now.
Valko walks back to the quarters, Whittle will just stop him with food, just like, dinner!
Sorry, did you say to Volko?
Yeah.
Volko would take it from Whittle. And nod to her.
Yeah! I cut the potatoes! And then she just runs off.
Oh god, they're following the ship.
When Whittle gets back to the kitchen, Aveline's gonna be, you cut these potatoes so good.
Yay!
You want to cut the potatoes for me from now on?
Yeah! Yes!
Because you do such a good job, and I love how you season things.
Yay! Thank you! You're very good with the stove.
Whittle, can you do me a favor?
Yeah? What's up?
Aveline spent extra time preparing Damon's favorite food, for when he wakes up. So she just hands it to Whittle in like this like bowl that's wrapped with like a towel and stuff to keep it kind of warm. Can you take this to Damon's room? And Valko, it's for Damon when he wakes up.
Takes the bowl from you.
And then come back when you're done. And we will have a sleepover.
Whittle will as like she's talking, will like gently take the bowl, and as soon as she hears sleepover, just her eyes light up, and it's just like, oh, sleepover! Okay, I'll be right back. And she just like runs out of the room like fucking Ponyo. You know how Ponyo runs?
Oh my god, yes.
It just runs out like bowl held out in front of her, but making sure that it's held tight. It's just like,
so
okay.
cute.
Just to keep like time stuff, Aveline and Whittle have a sleepover in Celeste's room because Aveline wants to smell Celeste, and
Aveline is in grief.
Also, it's the last place she thinks anyone would look for her. So.
Absolutely. Everyone is going about their various tasks on the ship. And a couple hours later, after Zorn has brought the ship well out into the open sea, Volko, you hear a change in Damon's breathing.
He immediately perks up.
And Damon, your eyes open to find yourself in your cabin.
Oh, God. Okay, that was an awful dream.
Dream?
What are you doing here?
You.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, he was like physically just knocked unconscious at the side of the crow.
Yeah.
Okay. Volko, like you're saying this, and Volko looks at you with like he's got his hair down and stuff. It almost has that feeling of like when you look at someone and they don't have their glasses on, and they wear glasses all the time. It feels like that.
Oh boy.
And he looks a bit disheveled, probably still a bit damp from the tidal wave. And he's looking at you. He's confused with a bit of like disbelief.
Why are you wet?
You hear like an almost like a short distance. Sorry.
Long story, but what do you mean dream?
Well, hold on.
Hold on, they gotta come up with something now.
Well, hold on. That... I just had an awful nightmare about Crow and Evelyn dying. That was a dream, right? We were in the middle of the city. I mean...
The Volko sort of avoids Damon's eyes and says...
How long have I been asleep?
10 hours.
I know it's been 10 hours. I was trying to... I don't imagine Volko's keeping a pocket watch on him.
Oh, okay.
I assume it's far into the night now, so it's like you've been asleep for hours, probably. It's quite late now. That Aveline... She's alive, but she made a deal with the Crow.
At this point, like, you see a horrified expression on Damon's face.
I couldn't
Is she
stop.
okay? Is everybody okay? What?
Everybody's fine. She's fine. Everyone is back on the ship. Aveline's family is on the ship.
What?
I couldn't stop her. I'm so sorry.
What happened?
Volko will probably, like, explain a bit of, like, what went down. Basically giving, like, a summary of just what happened after he passed out. After Damon passed out. Just, yeah. So he would explain what happened.
Mm-hmm. Well, first of all, Valko, I know words can't fix what she did, but I'm sorry.
It's not your place to apologize.
I raised her, and I'm responsible for her. So I'm sorry. Is Uncle okay?
Frankly, I don't know if half the crew is okay. Akko doesn't remember anything. Rukar seems okay. Biz seems to be punching things out of nowhere. As if they're seeing something. Yeah, there's like booming in the distance.
You said Celeste just left?
Celeste left. It just looked like she flew away. She had wings.
Suspected something was up with her, but I was really hoping I was wrong. Valko, I know you're probably not okay right now, but it seems like we've got a lot of work ahead of us. And I've just lost my first mate. I'm gonna need a new one, and it seems like you've been the most reliable person here since I've been out. Would you accept the position of being my first mate?
Huh? Like Volko is like, he's blushing a bit. He's like, are you sure? The crow is chasing me. If I stay on the ship, then that bird is going to keep following us. Thinks this is a fucking game. I don't know if it's safer. Are you sure?
Something tells me I've been alive for a long time, and something tells me we're gonna run into the crow whether you're with us or not. And I would, if we're going to run into the crow, I would much rather have you with us than without.
If you're sure, then
Quite frankly, when I first sought you out, I wanted you to be my first mate, but you seem so excited about being a navigator. I figured I'd let you do that.
oh, well, if you insist, then I would be honored.
Thank you.
How are you feeling? Are you okay enough to move around?
Physically, I'm fine, yes. I'm furious, but yeah, physically, I feel fine physically. Yes. A little bit groggy, but it's probably because I slept for so long.
Good. It sounds like you're okay. I just hope the others end up alright as well.
Yes, well. Would Valko have mentioned what happened with the prisoners?
I think not yet. I think you know what? Well, yeah, Volko's just like, oh, there is something more you should know if you're feeling up to hearing more bad news.
Well, I'm gonna have to hear everything sooner or later, so...
We had a problem with the prisoners.
I knew I should have executed him. I told him I was gonna kill him if he came back, and I didn't.
Well, one of them is like Volko's like got a piece of his hair and is like kind of playing with it. He's like, one of them is already dead.
Oh.
Something took over its body, and it transformed him into this shelled, tentacled monster. Then attacked
You
the
saying
other
that, his mind immediately goes to mind flare.
No, I'm.
War flashbacks for Damon.
Oh god.
Just go, not again.
Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh.
Does Damon have PTSD?
Yes, what?
Oh,
think
does
he's
he-
been alive as long as he has, and he doesn't have PTSD. What?
That's fair.
Damon and Volko shaking hands with their long life in PTSD.
Yeah, no, he literally lived through like twice as many historical events as like the millennials of today's age have done.
So then does like Damon look really like worried or?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Damon looks horrified. Like, it's, how did this creature end up on our ship? Is it still below deck? And, like,
It's
he, like,
dead.
jump up.
It's dead. The creature inside of it is also dead. We don't know how it got on. All that the other prisoner said was when they went to sleep last night, and then when they woke up, the other one was like that.
Is the body still down there?
I believe so. I don't think we've touched it. It hasn't been that long.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Volko will tag along with you.
Absolutely. So yeah, you head down there, Damon, and you see, unless anyone closed the door, the door to the cell is still like just kind of open, lightly swinging.
Akko's already dead.
Oh, you locked it?
No, he didn't lock it, but he's like coming back regularly to run some more.
Oh, okay.
To,
So
like,
let's say
observe it a little more.
Let's say you go down there, Damon, and you see Akko there, checking out the body of the creature.
Akko.
1 second while I get you guys on.
Oh, hello.
Volko will gesture to Damon and say, "This is our captain, Damon."
Oh, right.
Oh, okay. Do I, and he kind of like hesitantly does like a military salute.
Akko, there's no need. I understand you're having some memory issues. You've forgotten all of our time together.
I do not even remember meeting you, to be honest.
Well, my name is Damon Knight. It's good to meet you again, Akko.
I'm assuming you know already my name, but na Korestos Periegega. At your service.
Yes. Well, and then he'll kind of like look into the room. I'm assuming you're studying this thing.
Yes, I've got a quick glance at it earlier when we were done bludgeoning it on all sides of the ship. Sorry about that again, Volko.
That's all right.
And I imagine Damon, having been a sailor for as long as he has, probably immediately recognizes what this thing is.
Oh yeah, you've seen a drowning before.
Okay.
So from your own recollections, every once in a while, a ship will encounter one of these things where at like some random time just basically a zombie will crawl up onto the ship and the crew has to get rid of it. They're usually not like a super big threat.
Yeah.
On their own, like one-on-one, yeah, they're pretty strong, but
When you've got like a whole crew,
Yeah.
it's just yeah. At seeing it, he'll immediately just take a sigh of relief. I thought this was gonna be an entirely different creature. It's just a drowning. Okay. This is bad, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, Akko takes out a vial with like the parasite inside and could like dangles it, just like it had this in the back of its neck.
You've captured it. Thank you. And, Damon will immediately take the vial from you.
No.
No.
do you actually make that noise?
Yeah. He does actually go, oh, my specimen.
I'm sorry,
was
Akko. I
data.
hope you've gotten enough knowledge already. And Damon will like bend down and like pick up the body. And Damon says, "There's two ways to deal with the drowning. Once it's dead, you burn its body, or you throw it back into the sea. You never let them stay on your ship." And Damon will begin to like drag the body like up to the deck to throw it off.
I will retcon you a little bit there, Damon, because of some information that you personally wouldn't know, because this is a creature that I just made up about 2 hours ago. Burning it would not work, or it would take way too long.
Oh no, this is like, so you came up with this creature just like 2 hours ago. I came up with this sailor superstition for this creature just now.
Right. So I will let you know, because you would know this. It is very resistant to fire damage. So yes, either like tossing it overboard, ideally dismembering the body.
Yeah. Okay.
I will actually give you some insider information on this creature, because you're like one of the few that would have interacted with it before. I'm going to send it to your DMs.
Perfect.
It's fine. If I find one on Zorn, I will keep it for myself. Or for the Kyrendroy, actually. I might have to send it. Oh my god, 1 month. I might have some samples I need to send.
Could I ask what it is you're talking about, Akko?
What? What is what?
What you just mentioned.
Oh, the Kylan boy?
Yeah.
Oh, I am sorry. Did I not tell you when I first got into the shit? Oh, it is basically the place I have grown up, studied, and well, began my pilgrimage from. Pilgrimage from. It is the largest sum of knowledge of the world. God, I can't speak. Sorry. It is the largest sum of knowledge of the world on these 7 seas, like all the seas of Yulon. I'm sorry, I get a little too enthusiastic talking about it, but yes, we have a lot of. We have pirates, scholars, some tradesmen coming here and then, and basically we are uh, an accumulation of records and knowledge. This is why I have to document a lot of things I see.
I see. Drek's question, was Akko doing this before he lost his memory as well?
He did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just did it on the side, but like just slightly recorded his adventures.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Well, I know at the moment it's very confusing for you. If you have any questions about anything on the ship or any of that, I'd be happy to answer them for you.
Oh, thank you. I do have some questions about this very strange specimen that we have, but I think that I already have some notes from him, so I might have to interact with him again. He's talking about Gaelic Hill.
Oh!
Oh yeah, Gil.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, why is my talk sprite is broken? No.
Oh,
No.
oh no.
No.
There we go. Okay, fixed it.
Hey.
Buggers.
Yeah, I imagine Volko and Akko would probably continue their conversation as they, I assume, go back up to the top of the ship with Damon.
Absolutely. So,
Damon's just gonna throw the body and the vial into the sea.
absolutely.
Oh.
Damon, you come out into the relative darkness of night on the ocean. There's some magic candles that Cheryl lights on the ship that have no chance of spreading their fire. To keep a small semblance of light and the ability to do keep what you're doing. You guys see Cheryl going around lighting some of these at the moment, with Gil following her as is its wont. You see your usual crew members, Billy, Ippis, and Delver maintaining the sails, doing some stuff around the ship, and then Damon, you see a familiar figure standing at the wheel, the other prisoner.
Hey, where are all of the people?
I imagine sleeping.
All the people, all of your family members are below deck.
Ah.
Yeah, once I'm done throwing the body off the ship, I'm going to approach Zorn.
As you walk up, he steps back and just gives you a light bow and is kind of holding the wheel in such a way that is a pretty common sailor tradition of, got it, your wheel, like he's handing it off to you.
Mm-hmm. I'll take the wheel, and then I'll just turn to him. You have one chance. I told you the first time we met, if we met again, I would kill you. But I decided to have mercy on you. If you do anything to put my crew, get them into trouble, or put them in harm's way, or anything, I will execute you myself. Are we clear?
Aye, Captain. Heard and understood.
Thank you. Get some rest.
Yes, sir.
First, Soren?
Yes?
Well, I still haven't checked you. Could we go into my quarters and do that first?
Of
I'm
course.
sorry to retain yours.
Did Akko call him first mate, Zoran?
No, he just called him Zorn.
Oh, okay.
He did not call him first mate.
Oh, okay.
He didn't even realize he was first mate.
I misheard.
That's because he's not.
It used to be on his name tag, because he was the first mate of the other ship. I have since taken it off.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Can I make a medicine check to see if he has, like, any traces of parasites on his body?
Yeah, go for it.
Medicine.
You give him a pretty thorough check over. You don't see anything.
Alright.
It seems like everything's
Well,
fine.
Everything seems in normal usual form. Alright, you can go rest now.
And he'll head below deck.
Yippee!
So,
Yippee!
Little,
Yippee.
if you keep talking in your sleep, you're going to need to go sleep with Valko. I swear to God.
I'm sorry.
Just Whittle
I
going
love you so much,
to sleep.
but I really need sleep.
just in the middle of the night, Whittle's snoring is just... Wee!
No, it's...
I'm writing that
Is it no just random noises? Just from Whittle's mouth every time she snores.
I think
One could be a crow call, one could be a foghorn, the other could be a cow.
I think after Eveline's done with her trance, she's going to go find her, like, her family, and while they trance, and she's just gonna kind of be a creep and kind of watch them for a little bit before heading back to wherever Whittle is. Or, well, I know
Damn
where
manners.
Whittle is.
Yeah, you stand there and you watch for a little bit. You see all of your family, they're in their trance. You
I
hear...
think what she's trying to find is, like, traits that make them look like her. She's trying to figure out how she fits in.
As you're looking, you see a couple traits that are similar. You see, mostly in, like, you know, kind of like facial structure and build, especially, some similar to your mom. And you actually see somebody that you're not sure who they are, but they have your same silver hair and your same dark brown skin tone.
Excuse me, do I have a half sibling?
Well, yeah, you had to have brother. You met one of them.
No,
From
do I
her
have
father's
a
side.
full sibling? I think she's gonna study them further for signs of, like, her father in them.
As you look at this young boy, as he's taking his trance, you can't see any of the king in him.
No, not the king. My dad. The,
Oh, absolutely.
You mean the one whose course is kind of I think it's still on the ship?
I have
Because
a
it
brother.
would-
Oh yeah.
You see that he has the exact same ear shape as Rex. That was his name, right? Rex?
Yeah.
What name
I
do
think.
give him? Yeah, Rex.
Yeah.
It's Pickle
Yeah,
Rick.
I think Evelyn's just gonna kind of hold that information for a little bit, just like, oh, well, maybe they were in love, and this wasn't just my mom getting her kicks.
And as
Okay.
you're watching, you hear a voice and feel long, spindly fingers curl around your shoulders.
Hello.
Are you satisfied with your wish,
Who's he?
Evelyn?
Who is he? Who's the boy?
A simple palace servant, if I remember.
He looks just like me. Exactly like me.
You're correct.
Is he the same age as me?
Oh, absolutely
Wait,
not.
wait.
Absolutely not. This kid looks like similar in age to Cheryl.
So he's like 2 years younger.
No, Cheryl's like 13, isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So 5 years younger. All right. Palace servant?
Well, when they can't be sent away, they have to find something else to do with an illegitimate child.
What's his name?
I knew I forgot something!
Crow's just like, shit, I didn't think they'd get that far.
Shit, I didn't get that
The
far.
one weakness of a DM. What's your name?
The name is
Otto.
butt fight. Yeah, butt fight. That's
Shut
it.
the fuck up.
Okay, how about Otto?
Their name is Adeline.
His name is Akian.
Akio? Okay.
Actually, my face.
Yes, I'm satisfied.
They're satisfied customer. Don't
Customer?
know why people are so distrustful when I give exactly what they ask for.
Can I?
A genie wouldn't have brought Akian.
Just
Yes.
can I make a very just slight suggestion as to why people might not think you're the most trustworthy?
Oh.
You kind of come off as I really can't say this politely. You really come off as creepy. And you just have this like air about you that you like to cause pain.
And you
So that-
fleshbags come off as disgusting, but I don't
know, we
judge you
are
for
gross.
how you are put together.
No, I
None
know,
of us
we're gross.
choose our forms.
Damn, I didn't know
honestly,
they
I
can't
think
do
that-
vicious mockery at each other.
I think the whole thing you do with like the whole like stars and like shadows, I think that's really cool. Do you mind if I write like a little short story about it, or is that like off limits?
You may do whatever you wish. Free will is the greatest gift we can give to you.
Well, yeah, but I don't write things about people without their consent. Even Biz and Akko have consented in
When?
their own special.
Quotation.
Yeah.
Aveline goes up to them while they're sleeping. If you don't want me to write about you, blink twice.
Write whatever you wish about me. And if you ever need my assistance, just give me a call.
Everyone's got a lot to learn about
So
consent.
no one's around Aveline, right?
No one conscious.
No one conscious is around Aveline. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. What
And
would it?
yes,
If I did owe you a favor, what would that entail?
I could ask you to do something. It is beyond my power.
Like, what?
Evelyn gains 1 level in Warlock.
Like asking you to find our little missing snake. Things like that.
Snake?
The Leviathan, child. That constituted a favor.
Okay. What if I owe you a favor and you still owe Valko one?
I don't owe Valko any favors. You spent it.
What if I don't? What if I owe you a favor and Valko gets his back? I acted rashly, and while I'm satisfied with the outcome, I'm not satisfied with the pain that I've caused, and it wasn't my place to use their favor.
I don't know. Valko seems to not want my favor. Are you sure this would make him happy?
No, but it might make Tinwee happy.
Gaslight.
Very well then.
I want to owe you one favor. You cannot tell anyone that I owe you this favor. I cannot tell anyone that I owe you this favor, but Tinwee gets their favor back.
Deal. And you feel no change.
Okay. I don't know if that worked or not. I don't feel any different.
Not everything
we're-
feels special.
Well, no, not everything can feel special. Of course not. You're not all that bad, you know.
It's all a matter of perspective.
You want to get,
What
like,
is bad and good, really, in the scheme of things?
you know, I'm gonna go out on a limb and
Is
say
a
that there
bit.
are truly bad things, but
Chaos is a bit undecisive.
yeah, I can see that. Listen, I should probably get back to Whittle. If you see the storyteller, that's who you said Whittle's patron is, right?
Yes.
If you see them, can you say hi and such?
Trust me, they already know. And it's gone.
And she's gonna do a quick prayer to Tinwee. Just be like, hey, I'm really sorry. I fucked up. I'm going to try and make things better. And then she's gonna run back to the room.
Alrighty. Valko.
I don't think she knows that Damon is awake yet.
She doesn't.
I don't think so. But what's up?
Valko. Are you asleep right now?
I assume this is probably just in the middle of the night after all of the stuff with, like, Damon and all that, right?
Yes.
Okay. He's probably, like, in his room or hammock or whatever. Yeah, I don't think he's asleep necessarily. He's just thinking.
A familiar blackness surrounds you, filled with stars.
Jumps up out of the hammock.
Congratulations. Your favor is returned to you. Use
What?
it whenever you like. And the starscape disappears, and you're back in your room.
I
Oh,
by the way, I joked about taking your favor. Lol. Here you go. See ya. Hey.
LMAO.
And as you kind of like are looking around, something falls on your lap. And you see a rainbow feather.
Oh.
Yes,
Is it
hello.
the one that is it the same kind that's in Damon's hat?
It's the same one that's in Damon's hat and that Whittle got all that time ago.
Oh my god.
Uh.
Oh my god,
Volgo.
it's calling you gay.
He is, but I think Volgo is a bit overwhelmed from that like 5-second burst of whatever that was. Does he feel like, I know that Volko felt what was it? Was it Damon's feather that he felt like the last time we were on the island with the burned up island and the harpies? That he felt like vile disgust towards this thing.
Probably.
I think. Yeah. So seeing another one, like in his hand, I imagine he just puts it in the nearest drawer, closes it, and it just sighs heavily and leans back on the hammock with his hands covering his eyes and just goes back to thinking. It's just a lot going on right now.
There is.
It's like, I will deal with that in the morning.
Deal with that if and when it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
Future, that will be future Valko's problem. Current Valko needs nappy.
Bold of you to assume he'll sleep.
Are we
Gonna
going
keep
to
brooding
this
all
night?
night.
We're gonna cut to 2 days from now.
Cool.
What
Akko,
date is it?
you
Because I've avoided Damon the whole time.
let's see what date it is.
Oh,
I know that we are in the second month of the Yulon calendar,
I
but
know we
where?
hit the second month.
It is
We hit that
the
way before
53rd
going into Noah.
of Shia. No, you guys have been in the second month for the entire campaign so far. You guys didn't start in Zayf Light. You started in Shia Says, and it is the 53rd day of Shia Says. 9 more days until the next month.
Oh damn!
And 85 days until Croc's Hunt begins.
Oh boy.
oh boy.
In those 2 days, how far would we have made it towards the Dragon Isles?
How far did I say your ship could go? Let's see.
I thought we weren't gonna get to the Dragon Isles for a couple days.
I don't think we're there yet.
You
but-
have 5
Yeah.
squares a day, so 3, 4,
Oh, that-
5,
oh.
6, 7, 8, 9. As the morning comes, let me actually move you over here to the map.
Oh my god, we've been all over the place. I forget Bastion.
Polygon. You actually, as the morning comes, you see that you are on. Basically, you can see the shore of one of the islands,
Can we?
like a couple hours away.
Lucar, I hope you're ready to be home.
Whoopee.
Oh boy.
You don't.
You sound so excited.
Are you alright?
I didn't exactly leave legally. I kind of snuck up on here, and I'm not exactly in a hurry to see the folks.
Wait, you said you left illegally?
I didn't let them know I was leaving. I let one person know I was leaving, but it wasn't anyone from the clan. Remember that dragon I said technically was I considered my mom? Yeah, we'll get to that in a bit. But you know, remember when I mentioned her at some point?
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty much the only one I told that I left, that I was leaving. No one else from my clan.
Well, this will be eventful.
Fun.
All right.
Well, we'll continue to make our way there. Valko, can I have you steer us the rest of the way there?
Yes. Yeah.
I appreciate it. Aveline! My
She's
orders.
in hiding. Hiding, bro.
Aveline, I don't know where you are. My orders now.
You hear coming from Celeste's room.
Oops, I was in trouble.
She's hiding in Celeste's closet, on the floor in the closet, holding some of the clothes.
Oh god, Evelyn's
Like
in the
she's
closet
not-
again?
Damon, you feel a pull on your sleeve, and you see Cheryl next to you. She's in Celeste's room in the closet.
Thank you, Cheryl.
I shouldn't have
Amazing.
snitched.
I appreciate your honesty. And I will make my way to Aveline.
Can we take like a brief pause? I really need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so actually, since over 2 days has passed, how is Akko doing? Because I feel like at this point Akko would have most of his memories back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Akko, as you wake up on the third day, all of your memories are just there. And Biz, you're no longer seeing shadow monsters.
Wait, I have a question about this.
Yeah.
Does Akko remember the previous hours?
Yes, absolutely.
He wakes up in a cold sweat like, oh no.
Yay, drama.
Because he realizes that he gave his helmet being like, oh yeah, you can have this, whatever. Which was totally not his plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do about that?
Would Biz have woken up before Akko, or...
I feel like
Well,
Biz has
actually,
been pretty...
better question, yeah. Better question, would Biz have slept with the
No,
constant
not-
shadow monsters?
No, not at all. Biz is in their hammock, with a loaded crossbow right up to their chest, just pointing it at the shadow creatures.
There are several bolts sticking out of the wall.
Akko just wakes up in a cold sweat, realizes, looks around the room, and just goes, Biz!
Oh,
Are you okay?
yeah, what the fuck?
Sorry, I just realized something. Shoot, how do I put this? You good?
I am
He's
feeling.
like a constant look of like, oh god, what do I do on his face? Flushed as hell, and just goes,
His will pull a bolt out of the wall. I'm feeling better.
At some point during your sleepless night, the shadow monsters receded into the walls, one of them waving goodbye.
Alright, I'm assuming that you are talking about the madness. You are not angry then?
Angry is a word.
Oh,
But I think a better description would be disappointed.
about what exactly? He's just like kind of sweating, like,
Biz points to his helmet, which is in the exact center of the room.
Scholars, damn it. Alright, so if I may, sorry, that was not what I intended to say. I am having a hard time. Do you remember when we boards into we ported into Mariporton?
Vividly.
Yes, that is when I took the helmet because I think I did make a decision, and I remember that I did a very bad choices 2 days ago of handing you back this helmet when I clearly didn't know anything.
You did.
He kind of like stares at Biz, like gauging the reaction. How's it looking, Doctor?
Biz is like kind of like looking down. It's like, yeah, I get that, and is trying to. It would seem he's trying to reconcile that you did not have your memories of, the past year and a half, but the fact you just so carelessly gave it away is still kind of sticking with him.
Yikes.
Okay. What do I do?
Apologize.
It's just like how he already did that profusely.
Again.
So
Another one.
Biz gets up, picks up the helmet, nudges Akko. How about we try this again? When you decide where you want our relationship to go, hand me back my helmet. And
Akko snatches the helmet from Biz's hands and just gets up and goes, turns around. Okay, don't mess this up. Do not mess this up. Do not mess this up.
Oh my god.
Mr. Myth? Or actually, wait, no, I remember I said this and it did not go well. Miss Myth, would you like? Would
Don't fuck this up.
Shush, I will mute all of you.
to be my? Well, I mean, I was gonna say business partner, as you so eloquently put it, but I think that partner is a very not good term for our current situation. Husbands. I would like you to be my husband. He says that as he like puts the helmet on your head.
it's like slams it on.
Yeah, just like kind of like bonk.
Biz kind of like stumbles back. Like the helmet's not on quite the right way. He has to turn it.
Yeah, no, he put the grate of the helmet like at the back of your head. It goes, my bad, sorry, just turns around the helmet.
So it rotates it.
Yeah, it just rotates the cube.
Acoresta Perigatia.
You're not even close, but I will let it pass.
Out of character, no fucking clue how to say that name.
Acorestos Perigatia.
Okay, that one.
Don't worry about it.
I do accept this proposal, and we'll sort of like go in for a kiss, forgetting that he's wearing the helmet, and just bonk you on the head. Oh, right,
Okay.
the helmet's on. Takes it off.
Just give me a moment. No, yes, but Okay, just give me a moment, please. Just kind of like walks out the room, closes the door.
As you walk out of the
Goes
room, you
at
see
the-
Aveline standing there.
Aveline pins you against the wall. Pins you.
Just like Akko just like slams a finger against your face, just like. Give me a moment.
Aveline doesn't say a word. Doesn't say a fucking word. Not a single fucking word.
He
Slams him
goes
against the
at the
wall
front.
and then gives him the biggest hug. And then just whispers, I'm so
I said
proud
a
of you.
moment, please. I said a moment, please. Kind of like pushes you. After, keep it for after. I just need to let it out. And he runs to the front, like the very front of the ship. Grabs the railing, just like almost digs his claws in, and just lets out the happiest fucking roar ever. Like he actually uses daunting roar in like for nothing. Like for nothing, but actually has that effect. It's like happiest roar ever.
Falco sees that, just
Fucking-
absolute confusion.
Aveline is gonna run inside to Biz and do the same thing. She's just gonna give him biggest fucking hug.
Also, yes, the whole ship can hear it.
That's
The whole ship can hear the most fucking roared out, deepest yeah ever.
Yeah!
well, that's
In like a softer tone,
No.
not as loud, you just hear your roar back to you. As Whittle mimics.
Just looks behind, sees Whittle. Oh, my apologies if I woken you up.
What's Biz's last name?
Myth.
Myth,
Bismuth.
because bismuth.
M-Y-T.
Oh, this is 2 days from now. Like, Whittle's awake.
Bismuth? You did it!
Yeah.
You did it!
How long were you listening?
Do you want
For the whole night.
Do you want the truth or do you want... Listen. Listen.
You know what?
I can make you feel good about your privacy or I can ruin any sense of
The illusion
safety
free will.
you have on this ship. Which one do you want?
Lie to me.
I've been listening the whole time. Just looking through the peephole in the door.
I said lie to me.
Well,
Oh! Yeah, that was the lie. I could have told you that I've been here the whole night.
Oh my god.
Well, I've been hiding from Damon. Because I know he's really mad at me. I'm gonna go back to Cheryl's closet. Not Cheryl, sorry, Celeste. Celeste's closet in just a minute. Because I'm gonna go smell more of her clothes because she left me.
Aveline!
I gotta go, bye!
I can't believe Aveline has gone back in the closet.
Aveline, you almost bump into Uncle. Oh, actually, wait, no. Can you do a? Can you?
get some water.
Can you do a dexterity check, please? I know I'm not the DM, but I want to ask. I want to ask.
Sure, make a dex save.
Speaking of which,
For what? What am I making a deck save for?
Akko.
To see if you don't, if Akko doesn't fucking run into you.
Oh boy.
If you can dodge the Akko train.
the Akko train.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
were
yeah.
able to dodge out of the way as Akko comes sprinting it back down the hall, down the lower deck towards his business room.
I didn't know
You
Akko was
go!
so cheetah.
Oh, I'm so proud of you!
Me too.
Aveline, I know you can hear me.
Just hiding, full hiding. No, I can't!
It didn't. Where is quote unquote Celeste's room?
The lower decks are all a menagerie of shit. I intentionally didn't draw them out so that you can. Basically, at this point, the lower decks are bigger than they should be on a ship of this size. But who cares?
It's a hammer state.
It's like mini apartment building, I guess.
Basically.
Yeah.
No. It's like that tent from Harry Potter, the fourth book, that just expands.
It's like the TARDIS.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's bigger on the inside.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like the TARDIS, but with a really whack floor plan.
Like the TARDIS doesn't have a whack floor plan.
Just don't think too deep about it.
What do you
No,
mean? The
that's
TARDIS
anyway.
has one room.
Bullshit.
Don't
One room.
don't dive too deep into it.
What the fuck?
You know what?
Yeah, well-
that would have been a better line.
They never
Anyway.
show you more than one room in the TARDIS.
I am going to open up Celeste's closet. Evelyn,
No.
you know,
I can't see you. You can't see me. I can't see you.
Evelyn,
I
you
messed
have,
up. I'm sorry.
you have to let Valko move his stuff in here. He's the first mate now.
Oh, that,
What you? No, hold on. That's what you're gonna tell.
Just when you thought you could have put more salt in the
The
Celeste wound.
tact.
Oh.
no, I got it.
Evelyn,
Damn.
She just grabs all of Celeste's stuff
Evelyn,
and runs back to the kitchen.
no, he will grab your collar. Evelyn, no.
No, you said to move.
We need to talk. That's not the talk I was going to do, but
Well, that was a real great way to start. You're awake. I'm glad you're okay.
Evelyn,
No. I'm not ready.
are
I know
you
I messed
okay?
up, but I'm not ready.
Evelyn, are you okay?
No. No, why would I be okay? It's been weeks of non-stop shit, and then we find out that my parents might be dead. And then they're not. And then now my actual dad, like not my actual dad, sperm donor, you're my actual dad. Hi, Dad. But the sperm donor is dead, and I have a full brother. And Valko will never look me in the eyes again, and Celeste is gone, and Biz and Akko, that's great, but that's just rubbing salt in the wound right now. And I had to kill someone, and I tried to kill someone. Valko killed them for me, or not Valko, sorry, Akko, but Akko couldn't remember. It seems like they remember now. Unless I was right before and they were married before and they still don't have their shit together. But nothing is fine. My sister is married to a monster.
Damon will just pull Evelyn into a hug. I know things are hard.
I made a mistake.
Mistakes
I made
happen.
so many.
We have to learn from our mistakes, though, and do better.
And then mouth clamps shut because she's about to tell Damon that she fixed it and she gave Tinwee and Valko their favor back.
You what?
I'm doing my best to set everything right. I made you your favorite food for when you woke up. Did you get to eat it?
I think it was cold by the time I woke up. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Evelyn,
Um,
I know Celeste leaving has to be hard on you.
She wasn't Celeste. I never had a relationship with Celeste. She was paid. She was told whatever she was to love me. And she kept biting me and hurting me, and is that what love is supposed to be?
I mean, if that's what you want it to be, it can, but not everybody's. That's a more nuanced conversation for a different day.
No, but it wasn't the kind that feels good. It just kind of hurt.
That's not love. Evelyn,
I can't even do that right. That's supposed to be my thing.
Evelyn, you're 19 years old. If you had love figured out, you would conquer the world.
Foreshadowing Evelyn villain arc, I see.
Foreshadowing Evelyn conquering the world.
I've lived for many years, and even I don't have it figured out. Okay.
Did you ask Valgo to be your first mate? I kind of just been hiding under deck, so I have no idea what's happened.
Yes, Valko is the first mate now.
Okay.
Seems like they did a pretty good job of taking charge while I was out.
And the other guy, the one that protected me in the downstairs, is he okay?
He's okay. He's a deckhand now.
Did you threaten to kill him?
No.
Really?
No.
Bullshit.
Really, no, as in I did, yes.
Then why did you answer no if the answer was yes, you did threaten to kill him?
Listen, when we met that man, I don't need to tell you, you were there. But
I was there.
yeah.
And Damon, I died for a minute back on Mark Mortem.
I know.
Are you sure I'm alive now?
Yes.
Okay.
You are alive.
Because nothing's been the same. We shouldn't have gone home. We should have stayed far, far away.
I'm sorry.
Should have listened to you.
I don't say things just to hear myself talk, Evelyn.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of figuring that out now.
Yes, well. Sometimes you need to learn mistakes for yourself.
Yeah, but I don't. I didn't realize
It's never
that there
fun. It's never fun, Evelyn. I'll tell you that now.
I didn't realize that there were like actual real life stakes, and that people would be mad, and that I could hurt people. But now I know.
Evelyn, I know you don't want to hurt anybody, but you need to stop being so reckless.
No.
You need to think about your actions before you make decisions.
I didn't want anyone else to get hurt. I didn't want anyone to die because I wanted to see my family. A family that doesn't even like me. I met them.
Evelyn, we don't get to decide who lives and who dies.
Yeah, I know now. I know that now. I'm sorry, Dad. Is it okay that I call you that now? I know we didn't really like talk about it.
Sure.
We didn't really talk about it. Meanwhile, the entire crew knows about it.
Yeah. Amen, but I do have a whole brother. Like not a half brother. Do you know anything about that?
I don't. I imagine if he's younger than you, then I had already left Marit Portsum before he was ever born.
I know. His name is Akian. Akian. I haven't gotten to talk to him yet. I haven't talked to any of them for more than a few minutes.
Evelyn, I need
Yeah.
you to really understand that your actions have consequences.
No.
You. I don't know what Tinwy and Velko had to do to get owed a favor from the Crow.
They have it back.
They
I don't
have
know
it.
how. I don't.
How do you know they have it back?
Crow told me.
Why did the Crow tell you that?
He was visiting. They were visiting. Sorry. They were visiting while I was watching my family a few nights ago. And that's when I found out about Akian, and then they said that Tinwy and Valko had their favor back, and I don't know why. I don't know.
Well, then I guess by some grace of the gods, you managed to not take that away from them. But when you made your decision, you did so fully intending to have that be the consequence.
Well, I didn't think Valko would ever use it.
It's not your decision to make, Aveline.
It's not. It wasn't. And it wasn't fair. I messed up. But I am doing everything I can to set it right. Oh, that they'll never talk to me again, and I'm okay with that. I don't deserve it.
It's not always about setting things right when you've messed up, but more so about making sure you don't make mistakes like that again.
Well, I've never made a mistake like that before. So,
And I sure hope it never happens again.
never. Never.
The Crow
Never.
is mysterious and dangerous. Can't
Why?
associate ourselves with that thing.
Well, I mean, I guess I know why. Anyway.
Crow causes people to go mad just by simply being around.
Well, that might not be his fault. Sorry.
That doesn't mean we should invite it to tea.
Well, no.
Because even if it isn't its fault, it still has consequences for us being around it, Aveline.
I know, and I'm not gonna do it again. I can't do it again.
Aveline, I need to know that you'll be safe when I'm not here anymore.
I am doing my best to make sure that I'll be okay. I know I'm rash and I make stupid decisions. But I know now that there are consequences and I can't keep making those mistakes.
Just takes
just
one
found so
mistake.
tired.
I know, Aveline. Thankfully, it worked out for us this time, but it just takes one mistake like that you made the other day. And it could cost the lives of our entire crew.
Won't happen again. I won't do anything outrageous or any big decisions without consulting you first because you know what you're talking about. Fully intently. Hi. Shit, Brandon. Wait. Now, go away. What do you want?
We're in an intense scene, Brandon.
Fucking close the door. Oh my god. I will lock it. Anyway, she's fully intending on accepting Brandon Sean. She's fully intending on accepting the Dragon King's proposal. Like, she doesn't really have a fucking choice at this point. But she's like, I won't make any big decisions without consulting you first.
Evelyn, it's not what I mean. It's not about consulting me before making a decision. It's about being able to make the right decision on your own.
But how do I know what the right decision is? That seemed like the right decision at the time because no one would get hurt. But now I know that there's different kinds of hurt, and people aren't just storybook characters.
No, they're not. Some people out there only want to hurt.
I know that too. I know this now, but now I don't know how to make sense of it all. And I've done the one thing I never wanted to do, which is disappoint you, because you've been mad at me before, but this is a whole new thing.
I just need to know that you're going to be okay.
I am okay. I'm fine. I mean, not right now, obviously. And she still has, like, massive tears streaming down her face. And she's got Celeste's cloak. And maybe I'm not making the most healthy choices right now.
I think it's best if we get rid of those clothes.
Oh, but maybe it's not. Maybe this is for the best. Maybe I just keep these. It's a shame to see these
Evelyn.
clothes go.
Evelyn,
No, look, this one fits me.
I understand your heart is broken, but this is a person who manipulated and lied to not only you, but all of us.
Oh, God, hold on. Implications. There are implications there.
Oh.
Because Aveline and Celeste did some things.
Especially since I have no idea what happened. Alright.
Watch the VOD!
Evelyn, I would recommend trying to distance yourself from Celeste's belongings. It's probably best not to try and cling to memories of who we thought she was.
I have an idea.
What is it?
Does Cheryl still have that, like, fire spell? Can we burn some stuff off the ship?
You know, we absolutely can burn some stuff off the ship. Using Cheryl's fire spell is probably not the wisest way to do so, though.
Cool. Do you know how to shoot a flaming arrow?
I know how to start a fire.
Cool. Can we do that?
Yes. Not everything needs to be accomplished with magic, Evelyn.
Oh. I mean, ever since I've got it, it's kind of just been, like, I guess a crutch.
It's important to round out your other skills outside of magic, so when...
So learn how to punch things.
Not necessarily, but that could be good.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, well...
And I can still use the rapier that you gave me. And she turns over her rapier and the little, like, happy birthday Aveline is on it.
Oh.
You're almost as good with that thing as I am these days.
I don't know about that. That's stretching it. I can hit someone and I can make them bleed. You can hit someone and then they die. I don't think that's the same thing.
It's all a matter of when you hit them.
Yes, see, I haven't learned that yet. Do you think we could spar a little more?
Yes, we're approaching the coast now. We'll do that in a bit, but first, we get to see Rugar's home.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, we're kind of all in this mess because I didn't marry the dragon dude. And there isn't really anyone in the way. If he agrees to continue to let me adventure, is there any reason I shouldn't marry him?
Evelyn, I want you to tell me, from your heart, do you want to marry him?
That's a tricky question. From my heart, I think a little yet, but I also think that might be this thing. And she flips open her notebook really quick. She's like, I think it's called a rebound.
Yes.
But from my brain, I also think that this is probably the best idea. But I do have stipulations, and I wouldn't go into it without making them very clear to him. And at the end of the day, I also know that it would have to be, for myself, if I was going to enter into it, it really would need to be consensual, and it really, like, we would need to obey each other's boundaries. But it also would mean that my home is safe, and I guess it's your home now too. Well, was your home before it was my home. It's a whole thing. I'm sorry. I'm still coming to grips with the fact that other people are people. It's wild.
You're learning empathy. It's about time.
I mean, it really is. Sometimes I forget, you know, I forget that I'm still a kid.
Yes.
But would you be mad at me if I did it? Would you be disappointed in me if I did it in a good way?
From how you've spoken about it, I can tell you've deeply thought about this. And if this is something you decide to do, I'll stand by your decision. As long as it doesn't put yourself in harm's way. Don't become a martyr because you think you need to be.
You know, I've done a whole lot of martyring lately. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm really good.
I don't want to watch you die again.
Yeah, that was a little freaky. Who the fuck was in me? Who was that?
I don't know. I'm glad she's gone though.
Yeah, she seemed a little unhinged.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not the best person. Did I hear her correctly when she said that she's the one that blew up Yulon?
Yes, she did say that.
Gross. Maybe that's why I was making all these stupid decisions.
What a hell of a thing to just come out and say and admit. Jesus.
I know. Nobody says stuff like that.
Alright. Well, I will be taking these clothes. Please clean out the rest of Celeste.
Hey, Demon, that's mine.
Which,
It's like
take it.
How did it end up here?
You know, I think I'm gonna go back to my quarters.
Mm-hmm. I think that's for the best, yes.
And you know, hey Damon, if when we stop and there's like a store where I can maybe exchange some furniture out, I'm gonna do that, and I really just need you to not ask questions.
Okay.
Okay. I'll let
No,
Buck go.
not like that. She just doesn't want a twin bed anymore.
I'll let Velko know he can move his stuff in here tomorrow. How about that?
Oh, Velko, might want to know about, and she just kind of like points at a few things in the room that like make life a little difficult. You might want to fix those. I mean, he doesn't have to.
We can see if we can get biz on it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I do the curtain rod first, but that's just me.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna go write a letter.
To whom?
To the dragon dude.
Alright.
You hear a knock on the door.
Hello?
Hello?
And Zorn pokes his head in. Captain, you might want to see this.
Oh, God damn it, the last time that happened was not great.
I will make my way to the deck.
Avelina's gonna follow suit, throwing her stuff in her bedroom as he passes by.
Whatever is happening, I'm assuming it's happening on the deck.
Yes, as you walk up and see what Zorn is concerned about immediately, as you poke your head out and see a dragon staring at the ship.
What color is the dragon?
Silver.
Oh, I don't know this one.
Huh.
Hi.
Rukar?
No,
Rukar?
I don't
Friend
know
of
this
yours?
one. No,
Okay.
I do not. Do I know this one?
You do not.
I do not. Nope.
Valko?
Like if anyone would look at Lucar like looking at him because he bought the drag, he just did like a slight head like shaking no, like he doesn't know this person.
Volko also shakes his head. I am assuming I don't know them.
In
Right.
Evelina's gonna real quickly cast comprehend languages in case this thing starts speaking Draconic.
I mean, I always
Sea
speak about it.
Speak, it opens its mouth and you hear permission to come aboard.
Damon, permission granted?
Permission granted.
Permission granted. Does anyone else see? Yeah.
And the dragon swoops down, and as it is about to land on the ship, in a flash of light, it changes from a huge-sized dragon into a tall, high elf woman.
Hi.
Oh man, she's hot.
That
That wasn't Damon, that was Angel. Alright, there was not even a hint of an accent there.
With
I'm sorry, I heard that in Damon's voice,
not on
and I was like, oh,
I don't have like a humanoid token for her. Unfortunately, not yet, at least. But as in a flash of light, you see she is changed into a tall, high elf woman with long, literally silver hair, and wearing a pretty casual for the time, for like, you know, the setting, pretty casual dress.
Hi.
I'm Captain Damon Knight, and you are?
Rashada, it
Rashada?
is nice to meet you, Captain Damon. I would like to inquire as to your ship's purpose in the Isles.
We have come to visit and investigate. A few of our crew members call the Dragon Isles home, and we've come to investigate any leads we may about the Dragon Emperor.
Dragon Emperor. He did pass by here, yes?
Did you get a letter to him?
I don't know about getting a letter to him personally, but we do have some mages on the Isle with the sending spell.
So if I give you sending the one. Sorry, this is me asking you, Kay, not Avelina asking people. Is this the one with like a limit of like 10 characters?
It's not
It's
10
25
characters.
words.
Yeah, it's 25 words.
25 words?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Give me 0.2 seconds, because I can fit this in 25 words.
Okay.
Otherwise, you are free to inquire as to my kith and kin that live here. Some have chosen to join his court and would know where he is.
That's okay. I just need him to, sorry, Kay, second question again. Was I engaged to the Dragon Emperor or his son?
The Dragon Emperor.
Cool, okay. I'm his fiance, and I'm trying to clear up some confusion. I just need to talk to him.
That is odd. When the Emperor passed through our land, he was looking for a mate.
It's me. I'm his fiance. I just need to talk to him as soon as possible.
Very well then. And she will raise her arm and will cast a spell. Sorry, I'm trying to find the spell that I was... Okay, I'm tripping, and I thought that there was a spell that doesn't exist.
I mean, you're the GM, so if you want it, you do it.
I was looking for one to see if, like, oh, I swear this spell exists so that I could see, like, the effect.
Oh.
The possible effects. All of you, does this have a saving throw? All of you, feel something touch your mind. What is what is on everyone's mind at the moment?
What did you say?
What is most on everyone's mind at the moment? What's the most, like, direct thing that everyone on the ship is thinking about right now? Or something that looms large in your mind?
The inevitability of Rukar. Rukar is just thinking about the inevitability of most likely having to face his Arakaka folks. Whether intentionally or unintentionally.
I'm thinking about and hoping that the Dragon Emperor is a good man.
Paco is like,
just
oh
thinking about-
shit, how am I gonna introduce Biz, a scroungy little salvager, to my grandpa, the actual founder of an order of scholars?
Similarly, on Biz's mind is how is he going to appear sophisticated enough to appear satisfactory for Akko's parents?
Oh, lady, have pretty hair.
Aveline is just-
the crow brain is going off, and Whittle's brain is just like shiny, shiny, shiny.
Yes, Emma? You've been interrupted a couple times now.
No, it's okay. It's just kind of like, gotta set things right, gotta speak to him.
Volko's thinking about the feather from a couple nights ago that he got.
You all may enter the Dragon Isles, though I ask that you keep those, and she points to the bucket crabs, confined to your ship.
Why?
There
Rukar
have
just
been...
looked towards Aveline like, you know exactly why.
Shut up!
We have heard of an infestation of such creatures in Bastion, and we do not want that to spread to our shores.
Rukar just slowly looks back towards Aveline.
Aveline is looking anywhere but Rukar, just...
They are quite the invasive species.
Indeed they are.
Oops.
Yep.
We'll keep them locked up while we're at shore.
Yeah, of course.
No!
Whittle, we can't have any more bucket crabs, okay? We've got enough as is.
Oh, lock them up, please.
Last time I let you take one to shore and we didn't lock it up, you lost it. And then it turned into like 300 other...
Got away.
Well... I'm sorry, Whittle.
Paco is looking away, remembering vividly that he cut the line to like a fucking 500 crabs.
Yeah.
He is looking away.
I'm sorry, Whittle, but no bucket crabs this time.
Oh. Okay.
Where would I find the people with the sending spells?
Look for There is several shops on the various islands that offer mail services. Long distance mail is also a service they offer.
If you get to them first, she scrounges around. She's like, Dad, money?
What?
How much,
How much
money
do they
is it?
cost?
I don't know personally. That's not something I usually engage in.
If you get to them first, can you have them send a message to him for me?
Evelyn, we can do that.
Well, I mean, you know.
At most, it'll be a difference of a few hours.
I mean,
It'll be okay. We can send the message.
if you see him, will you let him know then? That I'm looking for him?
The Emperor is not in the Isles at the moment.
Oh. Sorry.
He left to subjugate a Zaratan recently.
Yeah.
I believe it was New Yasult.
Oh boy.
Okay. Sorry.
Also, if you wish for any advice on raising the pup that you have below decks, there are several mothers nearby that have recently had clutches of eggs that could give you advice.
Actually, yes, that'd be most helpful.
We did forget about Legend.
It is good to raise such a young one in the best ways possible while their mind is still melting.
Absolutely.
Then,
Okay.
I shall bid you adieu, Captain and crew. And please do not cause too much trouble in my islands. Before she transforms back and flies off towards the isle.
Rukar, what was the name of the dragon you knew?
Umur.
Hmm.
And plus she was plus she was a bronze dragon.
Alright. Well.
Can we... Let's see.
Well,
Alrighty.
Words in the brain.
Where
Then-
should we go first?
I don't know, I'll leave that to you. You and Rukar have been here before?
yes, it is just about nearing the end of session, so if anybody has any more RP things they'd like to do, as well as where would you like to go for next session?
I think I do
Who's
want
gonna be
Volko to
sad
bring
about
up the feather to Damon.
Okay.
Whittle's gonna be sad about this. That's it.
With what?
About the buck crabs being locked up.
It'll be okay.
They've been locked up for their crimes of invasive speciesness.
They have no natural predators.
But yeah.
We should make one.
No, listen, I think we've done enough damage to the environment already. Let's not cause more
Shovel
problems.
Ah, yes, there's a
Shovel
mouse under the deck. Let's put a cat in there. Oh no, there's too many cats now. Hey, let's put a dog down there. Oh no, there's too many dogs.
Oh
Should
boy.
not be causing environmental disaster after environmental disaster. Let's maybe cut our losses here.
Absolutely.
It's the purpose of a D&D party on the
But anyway, you had to do your
Yeah. I imagine like Volko would have just like pulled Damon aside at some point, back to either his room or I don't even know if he's in like the first mate's room yet or not. Wherever his room is at the moment. And Volko said, "I'll make this quick, but I wanted to show this to you." And he pulls out the rainbow feather that he got from the other night and holds it out to him.
This is like the one I got from Whittle's friend.
I assumed I got it from the crow.
Mm.
All of a sudden, everything turned black. A voice said to me that I got my favor back somehow and dropped this feather in my lap.
Don't know exactly what happened, but I suspect Aveline did something.
Volko pinches the bridge of his nose.
I know.
I wish she would stop meddling.
Yes.
But I know you've been carrying around that feather. I know you've been carrying around that feather on you. Don't know if you should. You're saying you got it from the storyteller?
Yes. The storyteller gave it to me after Whittle introduced me to them. And for Whittle, I've been carrying around the feather on my hat. So far, it hasn't caused any problems. I was going to ask the crow what the feather was, but I didn't exactly get an opportunity to do so, as I passed out pretty much as soon as they appeared.
Well, that makes me uneasy. You think they're connected?
It would seem so, in some way. I'd assumed they were the same being previously, but
Maybe they're not.
now I'm not so sure. But rainbow feather from each of them. There's got to be some connection. This isn't something random.
Clearly not. I assumed up to this point it was just a manifestation of the favor I have. Puts that in like quotes.
Manifestation of a favor.
I'm not sure. I genuinely do not know what it is. I'm just guessing.
Interesting. But wonder how you would use it. Oh well. It's best to. It seems, without actively trying to do something with it, it seems like it's just a normal feather for the most part. It's probably. Not probably. It's definitely got some extra spice it could do, but
Gives
for the
off
moment,
a vile aura.
I think they're relatively safe enough to have around.
Volko has this like if Damon is looking at Volko, like they could probably see like he's holding it back, but there's this like look of almost not distress in his eyes or worry. As he like puts the rainbow feather back away.
Put a feather in this cat. Well, I mean, there's not much we can do to learn more about it at the moment, so we'll learn about it when we can, but in the meantime, we just have to go with the flow, I suppose.
I still need to ask Whittle more about the storyteller.
I have tried that. I'm not sure how much more we're going to get out of Whittle, to be honest.
If it's connected to the crow at all, maybe it'll be a bastard to me too.
Oh, well, for your sake, I certainly hope not.
I guess I'm saying maybe it'll show its face just to pull a trick on me. Maybe I can learn more about it then.
One thing for sure, we have to make sure we keep Whittle safe from these beings.
Absolutely.
The rest of the crew too. But Whittle seems more intrinsically tied in with them than anybody else so far.
You hired me onto this ship not only as navigator, but to help protect everybody. And I intend to keep that. I'll keep everybody safe.
Thank you. I will do my best too.
Volko,
Yes.
you feel something in your pocket.
I reach into my pocket and pull it out.
You find a neatly folded piece of paper.
What is that?
I don't know. Then he opens it up.
On it, you see a poem. I wish I could be like a bumblebee, and I could buzz all the day and the night. I'd like to buzz up to that lazy tomcat, and then I would give him a fright. I wish I could be like a bird in the sky, and look down at the world from above. Then to sit on top of the roof of your house is something I think I would love. I wish I could be like a lofty giraffe, who could reach to the top of the tree. But now that I think of it, such a long neck is something that isn't quite me. I wish I could be like a whale in the sea, and I'd glide around the world with such ease. Oh, don't tell a witch that I'm wishing to change, for she could turn me into some cheese. And at the bottom you see a signature. The storyteller.
Speak of the devil.
Well, I had suspected that it was pretty much always around, but this basically confirms that. We'll have
got
to
its
watch what we
eyes.
say about it.
It's got its eyes on all of us.
Doesn't seem at least overtly malicious, but maybe a bit too chaotic for my liking.
Volko crumples up the paper. Definitely too chaotic for my liking.
Yes. Well, we'll be hitting shore in a minute. I think it's best we get ready to dock.
Yes, sir.
And that, unless anybody else has something they'd like to do.
Oh, I wanted to say hi to my brother, but I could also wait.
Let's save that for next time. I can have some more
Okay,
stuff
cool.
prepared for that. Well,
Then no, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good either.
then in that case, that is where we will leave it for today. I am going to send you guys over to Rumi. She, I believe their pronouns are she. She is playing the Forest. She's a pretty cool VTuber that I've rated a couple times. And I will see everybody again next week for our next episode of The Age of Stars. I hope everyone had fun tonight. I know I did.
Yeah,
And I will see you guys later.
absolutely.
Bye-bye.
Have a good time.
Don't die.
I don't think they will.